Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Satisfactory 1.0. My name is Thomas, and this is episode number 14. In today's episode, we are going to be automating all of the copper components, that is, the copper sheets, wires, cables, and I think that is it. So, without further ado, let's get started with today's episode. So, I place down my extractor there, and that's going to give me 60 copper ore per minute, which is being pushed up here to the second floor to begin automating these components. But before we can do that, we need to do the build. So I'm going to grab a smelter, and I'm going to place a smelter here, and I think that's in the center right there. Okay, and we're just going to connect them up like so. And then I'm going to place a splitter right here and right there. Actually, I think I'm going to, I think I want to automate the cables first. So let's place this guy right here. That's going to be the wire. And then the cable needs to go over here. So let's take a look at this. So we got 30 copper ore coming in here to produce 30 copper ingots. And copper wire. There we go. So 15 copper ingots will give me 30 wire. And 30 wire will get me, wow, 15 cable. So it can only do one of these. Okay. So I need 60 per minute for wire. And how much wire are we getting out of this? 30. 30. Alright, so interesting. I think what I'm going to do here so if I hit N and say wire, it's 30 per minute. So I'm going to do 2 wire, 30, so 15. Oop, this is off. So the wire is going to receive 15 copper ingots. Okay. And we need 60. Okay. That means we need 30 copper ingots for this. So here come the 30 to be split between these two machines. Okay, so 30 copper ingots, 15 in here, 15 in here, gives me a total of 60. I'm going to grab and copy the splitter and change it to a merger. And we're going to merge it in just like this. And in goes the cable, or the wire. To produce the 30 cable per minute, we need 60 wires, which is just astronomical. Okay, so that's the build for the cable. That is the build for the cable. So now let's do this one right here. This is going to give me the wire and the copper sheets. So wire, 15 ingots, and sheets, how much do those need? $20. Ooh. 15? 20, 30, so 35. 35. Okay. We only have 30. Okay. So what I am going to do is say I want this to be that's 15 per minute. And I want this one to be 15 per minute. There we go. All right, so now we'll get 7.5 copper sheets in this build, which is fine. We're not looking to build any certain number in this build. We're only looking to automate efficiently, because these items are going to just be used for picking up, storing in the inventory, and using for other builds. Okay, cool. So we got all the ratios done. So let's finish up routing in. Whoa, weird. Let's try that again. Like that. Okay, we're gonna have to go. I might be able to bend this around. Like this. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do the storage. Organization, and there's a storage. And if you guys saw that there, I did unlock these signs. Okay, I think the storage can go down here. Like this. Let's check the spacing. And the spacing looks solid. So I'm just going to do this. In you go. In you go. Let's redo this one. And oops. In you go. All right, that's the build. Let's begin routed in the power. So we're going to grab our power poles, and we'll do from the center 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Now let's route the cables to the poles, and then the poles to the machines. And now let's bring over our power poles here. We're going to do 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. That's 2, 3. Okay, let's connect the power poles. And then the machines. Okay, and then we need to get the other constructor over here. Ooh, that one has 4. So I'm gonna delete that guy. I'm gonna go from here over to here. So we'll do 1, 2, 3. Connect. Alright. And let's use this one to connect to that one. And so let's connect this to the grid. We should be able to just snap it to that guy way over there. There. So now we have power. Let's check our power network, see how everything's running. We're at 140 megawatts and we have a total capacity of 330 megawatts, so we are looking good. I'm always going after max cons. I don't want the max to exceed the capacity. And consuming only 100 right now. 92 to 100. Cool. Cool. So let's route up the power for the mining machine. Okay. As you can see, the drill is firing up. As we wait for it, we can place down our industrial railings. And we want to make sure our machines are running at 100%. Wow, Mark 1 conveyor belts are so slow. You don't realize it until you start using fast conveyor belts. Alright, I'm going to head up here and we're going to take a look at how this is going to work. Okay, here comes the copper ore, looking pretty good. And that's going to be split off into the smelters. Ah, yes. And there go 30 copper ingots a minute. 15 into the constructor to produce some wire. 15 into the constructor to make sheets. 30 into 2 constructors to produce 60 wires, then to produce 30 cable. So wire, copper sheets, and cables. And we got to make sure that the factory is running at 100%. So let's check it out. Okay, 100%, 100%, looking really good. 100%, 100%, 100%, and let's check the final machine. 98%. This is working at 100% as of now. I wonder how long it takes to update. Is it like a minute? Ooh, there was a little delay there, like a very short delay. It needs 2 wires for 1 cable. You're producing 30, 30, 100%, 100%. So there should be no delay. This should be 100%. Four megawatts. And just like that, we have our copper, wire, and cable. Yeah, this looks great. Wonderful. Yeah, I don't know why it's saying 98%. It's receiving all the product. So this is interesting. Maybe we just have to let it run for a bit. Okay. We can go ahead and add the supports. Okay, and the supports over here. And then, of course, the floor for the factory needs to go in. And we're out of concrete. So I'll have to do that off screen. But yeah, I'm going to turn this all into a concrete jungle. Yeah, 98%. Okay, 96 because I took it out. So I think it's going to take a bit to work its way to 100% because as you can see, there is no delay. It's 100% here. We can see by the bar. Okay, cool. Well, I would say this is a factory well done and well executed, of course, because I'm the one doing the building. So up to this point, every factory is efficiently automated, perfectly automated, and we never have to worry about it again. As long as we don't run out of power, this will just continue to run into infinity and beyond. And then eventually we can turn this all into, like we could combine all these belts, bring them into one and sync them into the awesome sync. But that is going to do it for today's episode, everybody. The copper factory is completed. So for the iron is over there, and the reinforced iron plates, we brought down the power, and we put everything else on a foundation. So now we're set up to automate smart plating. I want to automate smart plating first over the rotors and the frames because it's going to take a while for the smart plating to build up. So let's automate the smart plating, let that build up as we build the rotor and frame factories, and then we can get into the space elevator. With that said, everybody, I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.